Oh, what? I've actually got a list to read from. Oh, wow. Hello, Yawning Angel here with a slightly different video this time. This video is a little bit of an update video and also a massive thank you video. Why is that, Yawning Angel? Why are you thanking us? Well, the other week, a momentous event happened to my little YouTube channel. I hit the magic 1,000 subscribers.
This is incredible. Over 1,000 viewers. You might get paid this month.
And I am over the moon and incredibly humbled. And to everybody who has subscribed to my channel, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. You're awesome. So as well as doing this video just to mark this momentous event, I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update, but also I wanted to mention and thank some specific channels that have given me support through the last year or so, and also the channels that I think, you know, if you have an interest in retro computing and you're not already watching them, you really should be checking them out. So I'm going to be going through a bit of a list. I'll try and keep it short. I don't want to turn this into an Oscar thank you speech. But anyway, let's crack on. So really, I'm in no particular order, but people I want to thank include RMC Retro, who it was back in November 2019 I approached because I wanted to get an Amiga A1200 and I wasn't sure about the best way about going about it. And Neil gave me a lot of advice, and since then, well, the rest is history, as they say. Neil has obviously moved on significantly with his cave. Got some great people up there, Holly, Alex, the team up there that run the cave, absolutely fantastic. Well worth a visit if you haven't already done so. So thank you, Neil, for your support. It is mainly due to you that there was an Amiga sat here and I got on with my Amos videos. I wanted to give a shout out to Doug at 10-Minute Amiga Retrocast, and he is really the reason, well, one of the reasons why I wear this hat, because it was when I hit 100 subscribers, I appeared, I did face to camera video, because up until that time I'd been recording behind the camera, and Doug said he was slightly disappointed because he expected me to be wearing the hat that my avatar wears. So thank you, Doug. I'm now wearing the hat vaguely that my avatar wears. But once again, seriously, dude, thank you for your support through this time as well. It would be remiss of me not to mention the amazing More Fun Making It Lee, who has been a stalwart supporter of myself and has also seen a few of my retro machines. He's either serviced them or looked at them. My BBC Master being the most prominent machine which he looked at. And Lee has just been an all-round awesome guy, and I think everyone in the community will agree with that. I've got a lot of time for Lee. He's a genuine, honest guy. Actually, to be fair, everyone in the community that I deal with is genuine and honest, and I have a lot of time for you all. But Lee, thank you for all the support you've given me. I really appreciate it. Control-Alt-Reese, another member of the retro community who doesn't really need much of a mention because he's such a big name out there. Reese, thank you ever so much for the support you've given me. Of course, everyone, Reese has his own YouTube channel, but he also does a podcast as well, which I recommend you have a listen to. I listen to Reese's podcast weekly while I'm doing my ironing. It helps pass the time because I'd rather be listening to Reese's voice than I would ironing my t-shirts. Anyway, Reese, thank you ever so much. Giving me a lot of advice with lighting and just being generally supportive and an all-round nice guy. Thank you, sir. A channel which, if you're not already watching, I really do want you to check out. A ZX Spectrum coding channel with quite a difference, and that is a channel belonging to What Ho Snorkers. Snorkers does some amazing Spectrum coding videos, but he throws a lot of himself into them quite literally. If you think of it as ZX Spectrum coding with a hint of amateur dramatics, they're great videos. I urge you to go and check out Snorkers' channel. And Snorkers, thank you for your support and your advice along the way, matey. And soon, hopefully, you'll be hitting 1,000 subscribers too, because you really deserve it. Rose Tinted Spectrum, who provides a lot of entertainment with his videos. I just want to say thank you, Rosie, for having me on your charity stream last year, and just thank you for your support as well throughout the last year or so. Love what you put out, love your channel, and love all your work, and you're a great guy. Thank you very much. A hardware channel which is not so serious, and the presenter of it gets a lot of satisfaction out of it and is really human in his presentation, and that is CRG Glenn, so Casual Retro Gamer. Glenn is a great guy, I love his hardware videos, even though I don't do a lot with hardware myself. Glenn's videos are really entertaining to watch and really informative, even for subjects that maybe I don't have a lot of interest in particular hardware, but he just presents it in such a way that they're an easy watch, sort of candy for the brain, really. So Glenn, thank you once again for your support and everything that you do. Gouldfish on Games is a great channel. Gouldfish reviews a lot of retro Amiga magazines from back in the day, and they're an entertaining watch. But once again, Gouldfish has been supportive of this channel and deserves some thanks, and also deserves people to go and check out his stuff. Before I forget, if you're wondering, the scroller behind me is actually a continuation from one of my last Amos videos, and this scroller here is actually using double buffering. So for you Amos fans who have been following my videos, yep, double buffering. I got it working, but there's still an issue. But we'll come on to that on a future Amos video, and that's going to be a lot of fun, hopefully. Carrying on the list then, I'd like to mention Dudley, who does Yestazine channel, and that is incredible because Dudley does a mixture of magazine content, hardware and software reviews, an eclectic mix of material, but really entertaining, really well researched and just really enjoyable. And also Dudley, thank you for being so supportive of this channel and helping me with my countdown to the 1,000 subscribers. You know what I mean, and I really appreciate it. No list would be complete without mentioning Daff, who does the crap content videos. Now, I've got to admit, the first time I watched a crap content video, I thought, what is this? And a couple of minutes later, I was laughing so hard I nearly fell off my sofa. Daff does some incredible videos, the crap content series of videos, really well worth watching. She puts a lot of time and effort into them. And Daphne, thank you for your wonderful comments on my videos. I really appreciate them. People have said to me, Yawning Angel, how do you actually make these videos? Well, actually, no, they haven't, but it's come up in conversation from time to time on various Discord servers and all the rest of it. So I thought we'd take a very quick whistle-stop tour looking at some of the hardware that I use and software that I use in order to create my videos. So let's do that now. So for video work, I'm using my trusty iPhone 12 Pro Max, and I use a piece of software on here called Movie Pro, which enables me to fine-tune some of the camera settings, especially around areas such as light balance, also audio input feeds as well. I can fine-tune those, and it does the job really well, and I can't fault it. So for lighting, I make use of a couple of these. These are Releno LED lamps. They are battery powered. They are charged via USB-C. I mean, you can even run them off of USB-C as well. But on the back, you've got, I don't know if that will come out. Yeah, there it is there. So you can adjust, obviously, the brightness on these, and you can adjust the color temperature as well. Really, really effective. And these are really useful. Just attach them to a tripod and you're ready to go. Of course, if you've probably noticed, there's another lamp illuminating this shot, and that is just a simple LED ring lamp. But that's all I use for lighting. So all editing is done on my iPad, simple 9th generation iPad. It's not even an iPad Pro. I'm using DaVinci Resolve, the free version of the software. But I would suggest if you're going to do this kind of thing, you really do need to connect a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse to your iPad, because while you can do most things just by dragging and dropping with your finger, for those fine tuning bits, you really do need a keyboard. Also, you need the keyboard to unlock a lot of the shortcuts that are hidden within DaVinci Resolve. But this is how I edit my videos. It's a dead straightforward process. The beauty of it means it being on a tablet, I can pretty much edit them anywhere. I'm not tied to a desktop computer trying to do my editing. So this is my process and it works for me. And I've really got to say a huge thank you to Ian and Jonah and the team at Amiga Addict magazine, who have been featuring my Amos tutorials in the magazine each month. I've just been blown away by the response I've got to those, so thank you ever so much, guys. Really appreciate you taking the chance on me and having those tutorials in your magazine. And if you're not already reading Amiga Addicts magazine, then why not go out and check it out. The tutorials that I do in there kind of complement the videos that I do, although the videos are some way ahead. But if you're just starting from scratch, it's worth checking out. So thank you everyone at Amiga Addict. I also want to give a big shout out to the Southwest Amiga group, SWAG, Rob and the guys there who do a magnificent job at arranging events twice a year down there in Chipping Sodbury. I really enjoy coming along to those events and meeting up with everyone. You're a great bunch of guys. Also, the guys there were responsible for recapping this A1200 and getting it up and running for me. So I've got a lot of love for you all. Thank you for the events that you put together, and it's a joy to come down and meet you at least twice a year. Really enjoy it. Thank you. Want to give a big shout out to Amiga News Germany. What a great website covering all things Amiga, but for the German Amiga contingent. And a special thank you to Daniel and the guys that run that website, always linking through to my Amos videos. And as such, that's enabled me to get quite a lovely following of people from Germany and surrounding nations. So thank you, Daniel, and everyone who visits my channel and leaves comments via Amiga News Germany. Fantastic. A couple of people who comment on my videos quite regularly. Frank Walker, thank you, Frank, for some great comments. Really appreciate them. Every video I put out, Frank will comment on. Really appreciate some of the stuff you put through. And you've given me some ideas in the past as well, so thank you for that. And you've submitted some material for based on some of my videos too, which is fantastic. Also, a quick shout out to Don, who regularly comments as well. Don, appreciate your feedback and input. It's invaluable. Thank you, sir. A channel which probably isn't much to do with retro computing. Actually, the next two channels aren't, but this one deserves a special mention. So a gentleman called Darth, who's on Mastodon, but has a channel called Linux Renaissance. Just recently started that channel. Darth, big Linux user, but also does comment on my videos as well. And I think it's got some Amiga passion going on there as well. So well worth going to check out. If you have any interest in Linux whatsoever, go and check out Darth's channel and give him some support. Brilliant. And very, very finally, one last channel which has nothing to do with retro computing, but I really think you should be checking out, and that's a channel by Chris Shadowans. I hope I've pronounced that right. Chris does the amazing food review channels called Is It Any Good? Kind of food reviews meets heavy metal. Really worth going to check it out. His video reviews are really short, couple of minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes tops. They're brilliant. Do go and check them out. Chris is a lovely guy and worthy of a lot of support and love for his videos. And that is it. That's my thank you list done. So by way of a quick update then, coming up on the channel, we've got a lot more Amos videos, of course, carrying on with the Amos screen functionality. That's a lot of fun. So those will be happening over the next few weeks. I said I don't do hardware on my channel, but I am going to be making use of this A1200.net case I've got for a second A1200 I have. Going to be doing a full upgrade on that, taking it from being a stock vanilla machine. So we're upgrading the ROMs to 3.2, new A1200.net case. We've got some new keycaps coming for that. There'll be memory, CF card, blah, 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 all the usual things. And I will be doing a video on that at some point. Just waiting for some last minute components to come through, but that will be a lot of fun. Right, all the videos and all the channels I've mentioned will be linked in the descriptions down below. Where to find me online will also be in the description down below. Apologies if I haven't mentioned you by name, but please know there are so many people in the community that I could thank. This video would run for months if I had to mention you all by name. Just thank you everyone who I have had contact with within the community and has offered me support and advice. I really appreciate you and your time and what you do in the community as well. Thank you, you're all very special to me. So that wraps this up. So until next time, take care of yourselves and whatever you do, keep it retro.